Hello, you guys. Hope you're having a great day, staying safe, and I just want to yap. Check this out. I'll put the screenshot up of just my channel. I don't know why, really. It's just because, like, okay, like a lot of people, I kind of sort of grew up wanting to be a content creator before I even knew that was a thing. But as time went on, I got older, realized how utterly ridiculous and infeasible that can be sometimes, especially if you're about as consistent as I am. It's not looking like it's in the cards for me. But you know what? I still like making videos and playing video games, and I didn't suddenly lose the skills of making videos, especially on Share Factory, which, once you get used to it, it's not too hard. There are people are better at it, worse at it than I am, but it's just in a general sense. Share Factory is not too hard to grasp. Hopefully my mic is picking up what I'm saying. I should probably check that. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it is. And also I'm on COD because it's much easier to just mindlessly play COD and then say Marvel Rivals, which is like the only other video game I play nowadays. And yeah, my life, I don't know. I'm just gonna start yapping, honestly. And I guess a good segue would be this thing right here. You see this? This is the MP7. But more importantly, check this camo. It's the bi flag. Why is that important? Because I'm bi. Why is that important? Because I came to that conclusion, I don't know, a week ago. Here's the thing about, CPTSD. If you know what that is, then cool. If you don't, I can't really explain it all that well. I don't have it, written down in my memory banks like that. It's just something I have. But stuff like that will make you forget things about yourself, which sounds fucking crazy. It's because it is. So, yeah. I came out to the people I live with, which is my friends and their grandma, which is great. Because they don't give a shit. Because we have more important things to worry about. Like the fact that, money. Money. And I don't have any. Or at least I don't have an influx of it at all. I have no income right now. Which is, I'm not gonna cry about that. It's not really anybody else's fault but mine. So I'm not here to cry about that. It's just something, that contributes to my mental health. Along with the CPTSD. Holy shit, that's a lot of letters. Excuse me. Okay. The beauty of editing, I can just get rid of all this. Or maybe not, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna play this game and be yapping. My living situation, for me personally, just me, I sleep in the living room, two of my best friend's house and their grandma, and I appreciate it heavily, because guess what? This is not the worst living situation I've ever been in, so it sounds bad, and it kind of is in some ways, but I've dealt with much worse, quite literally. I'm not exaggerating, but I never try to bitch and cry about that too much. Sometimes I kind of have to, because I'm human, and I can't not just take eternal suffering without venting at least a little bit, so I hope that's understandable. Oh, I thought I had a throwing knife. Anyway, I would love to just, so you think, right, I have all this free time, I don't have a job, and, why don't you just make videos and grind it out? Try to be a content creator and everything. I don't want to make videos that I myself am bored with. I could keep making videos of Marvel Rivals, and honestly, they're not boring or anything. But at the same time, I know I can't lie to myself. I'm just not gonna do that anymore. At this point in my life, I'm 28. Just accepted my sexuality, which is great. It feels awesome, honestly. It's not a big fucking deal. Nobody gives a shit. The only people that did were in my past, and I no longer speak to them because they are horrible people, quite honestly. But normal people don't give a fuck about what your sexuality is, which is really cool. Or people that do are just really weird and should just stay online in forums and yap to each other and leave me the fuck alone, honestly. Leave me and people like me the fuck alone. I got my own you know, addictions and problems that I like would really like to get over, because it's pretty crippling in some ways, and like it really makes it hard to make new connections and like be a normal fucking person. Like I never wanted to be normal, but like at the same time, there's some shit like normal people do that like it'd be pretty nice if I could, you know, do that too. Like, you know, make friends somewhat easily, and like just talk to people in general. You know, not to say, no, I'm not gonna like flip my whole personality. I'm not suddenly gonna start yapping to everybody, but I'm a generally nice guy. You know, I would like to be nice to more people. That way I could have potentially more actual friends. That'd be great. It's not, like I said, I live with my friends, and I've known my friends since I was a kid, and you know, like these are my like true homies, but like at the same time we're getting older, you know. It's like, you know, there's some things about my friends that are just like, I kind of wish we don't connect with every fucking thing, and I wouldn't want that either. It's like I don't want literal copy paste of myself and then call that my friend. It's like I might as well just make a phone, like a fast boy. I was really fucking bored. I don't want to do that, but like, you know, I'm not expecting my friends to cover every aspect of my fucking male loneliness, which is an epidemic that I guess I'm part of. I did fucking, I thought I was, you know, being lonely was normal, but you know, it's not. It's just a me thing. It's not a me thing, but like, you know what I mean. I'm getting a lot of view ideas, by the way. That's the only thing I can get. Yeah. I'm just kind of yapping. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I guess I'm just going to upload this thing. Not raw, but like, there's somebody right there, and I'm just not going to go in there right now. Ouch. That hurt. Okay, man, there were two of them. Great. So this person's just not going to leave this building, I'm assuming, right? That's just not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. Okay, they moved a little bit. Okay. Call of Duty. Golly. Anyway, I'm not going to make you talk to Call of Duty. But yeah, it's just my life in general. I'm not the best at talking about it. Especially while doing something else. I see the thing comes with I probably have a lot of undiagnosed mental issues besides just the only thing I have ever had diagnosed is severe depression. Go figure. But I'm sure there's more than that to me. I would hope so. I hope I'm a little more nuanced than that. I'm just super depressed. That's it. Holy shit. That's about as interesting as I get. Oh my gosh. But no. It's whatever. It's whatever. I mean, it's not whatever. It's pretty fucking important, actually. I'm like, what, 28 now? I'm gonna be 29 this year, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I don't really keep track of my age. It's not super important to me. Well, hello. What the hell? But, you know, I just get to the point where it's like, I'm glad I figured out things like my sexuality. Like, why do I watch certain things? And it's like, that's obviously not, that's obviously not straight. Why do I do that? It's like, I like it every now and then, no. And then it's gotten to the point where it's like, I'm not even into, I'm just gonna talk about it. I'm not even into porn as much as I have like lied to myself and brainwashed myself at this point, because I'm away from my abuser. Pretty much, I had an abuser. I'm away from my abuser for like almost 10 years now. But like, there's still things that I've been told and taught that I just haven't let go of. It kind of is annoying. Like, it's got to the point where it's like, when does this stop? It's like, well, kind of whenever I want to. Kind of, sort of. I'm gonna need like mental health and all that shit. But like, it's kind of sort of whenever I feel like it. And like, with the way the world is a burning. I've heard that many times. Well, that's pretty inspiring. Great, pretty great to hear. But yeah, and then like, neither of my parents are like role models in any way. Sometimes, or just the best role models. So, you know, I don't have that to look up to. I've never had like a dream job, maybe, besides being a content creator. Ouch. But other than that, I don't know. I just like, it's crazy. I've lived through some horrific shit. I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it all, but like, okay, that guy is just like, what? How did we kill him? I don't know. How did we do that? I have no idea. I got shot by 4 people right there. That was great. How did I survive a bow? He must have punched me with it. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I just want to make a video, but like I don't want to sit down and like edit the living shit out of it for hours on end as well. But like I don't want to like leave my channel to die for no fucking reason. It's like I have the capability. I still have I'm still blessed enough to have internet that is not the fastest, but like enough to like play the game and like upload a video on it. And I was like, you know, I kind of want to use that while I still got it, because I, you know, with the way things are looking, it's not gonna last for too much longer. Not to sound super depressing, but like that's just kind of what it is, you know. Which is fine. You know, I'll survive. I hope. I want to say I'm sure, but I can't say I'm sure. I can't predict the future out here. Oh, sure. I couldn't even shoot the rocket. Okay, anyway. Yeah, who knows? I keep saying anyway, like I know what I'm talking about every time I get distracted, but I don't. I get distracted, and that's about the end of it. The modern internet, baby, is just screwing all of our attention spans, and it's not like mine was that great to begin with. But really, I'm just here for the good vibes and like, haha, like make you laugh, make me laugh. You know, hopefully we can all just, you know, find a way to do this without killing each other. That'd be great. But humans, that seems to be the answer to everything. It's just like, kill whoever has it first, and then pretend we never did that in the first place. Let's delete it from history, kind of thing. Am I getting super depressing? I hope not. I'm just trying to make light of some stupid shit. While also playing COD, because COD is just like super duper easy to play. At least this one is. I don't have the new one. What is it, BO6? I'm not interested in buying any more Call of Duties for the foreseeable future. My little brother and my friend are like, try to coerce me into, no, that's enough. That's enough. That's another thing I'm tired of as I'm getting older, is people trying to convince me to do things that I am clearly not interested in. I don't give a fuck about how friends or family we are. If I'm not interested, and like I've convinced myself that I'm not interested, I am not interested. Please stop fucking talking to me about it. Okay, I get it. But like, dude, especially when it comes to something like this, Call of Duty, this shit is like nothing. This means nothing. Call of Duty actually means nothing. Unless you were like a pro player, or like, actually, yeah, I think that's it. Or like a content creator, which I'm like barely am. I have a significant amount of subscribers. I'm not gonna lie, 33. My views are down 98.5 out. Okay, well maybe, I don't know. Can I say I'm a content creator? Does that count? Okay. You know, anyway. Yeah. I just kind of want to vent, I guess. I don't know. About absolutely nothing, I guess. I'm just yapping. I hope, like, all my sentiments in my videos, like the positive sentiments, like at the end of my videos, or like, you know, when I tell you guys to have a great rest of your day, stay safe, I really fucking mean it, because, you know, sometimes you just say that shit that's like you wish you heard back in your past, whether you can remember it or not. And that's what I try to do in life in general, without trying to sound like some superhero, because I'm not. I'm just some regular guy. I'm actually like super below average. if we're gonna do what everyone else does, including myself, and do comparison, I'm not that great of a person, like at all. Like, not at all. I could be much worse, and that's what I'm proud of. But like, for anybody else who just looks at me, it's just like I'm just some short black guy with bad eyesight and like no job, and that's it. I just I'm not very impressive in any degree. But for those who like know me, and even the people that know me don't know me as much as they think they do, which is crazy to say, I think, because I'm, like I said, I'm not all that special in any way. Like, the most talented thing I do is make these videos, and like, that's really all that is like, I take the music I like from like video games I like, and then I play video games I like, and then just cut out the boring shit, or at least the parts that I think is boring, or like stuff that's like unnecessary or whatever. But like I said earlier, like right now I probably won't even do that, because I mean, I'll cut, of course, and like I'm gonna sit here and make you fucking listen to me breathe and shit. Like, that's stupid, but you know, I'm not trying to make the most elaborate videos out here, because one, I can't. Like I said, I'm on Share Factory, a PlayStation app which, you know, I'm lucky to have. I'm quite a thing. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. Just getting my music. You know, I was so hyped. My friend that I live with, he has a actual computer, and I have a flash drive which I downloaded YouTube the MP3 music on. I just took music from like old video games that I used to play, the things that just used to make me happy when I was a child. And then I put those in the video, and that's it. And I hope people like it. And I tell you to have a good day, and I hope you're safe. And I really mean it. I really do, because yeah, just if you don't believe me, that's unfortunate. But I really do mean it. Like, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I will see you later. And I usually do eventually. It's been a while the last time I uploaded a video. I can check. Let's see here. It actually wasn't that long, but it's like it's not like a live recording type thing. It's like footage that I would put together, stuff like that, and try to make a decent video out of. That was 4 days ago. I'm gonna stab that guy. Yeah, but really, it's been like a week or so since I've like sat here and especially live recorded a video. Like since it's not like my whole life I've been ever since. It's not like the whole life of the channel. I've been here making the videos. It's like, no, damn, actually, where was I when I first made like my first, like, tried to make a YouTube video? I don't know, but like, I certainly had like my own-ish room. I've never had like my own space, ever. Just never been able to afford something like that. I've always been living with somebody. Lucky me. I appreciate it. Most of the time, except for, you know, when I was living with who I was being abused by, which sucked forever. It felt like, you know, living that kind of situation, it will make you not want to stick around for too long, but I'm glad I did, and it paid off, and I got my good friends, and I got my family that I don't hate, and people I can be true around, and be myself around, and like not constantly be judged for it. Yeah, boys will be boys. Here's the thing about not being straight is just like hanging around or having to hide that fact is growing up around dudes. Golly, they just find the same fucking joke and just never shut the fuck up about it. Holy shit! Especially if like some homophobic or racist shit. It's like I get it, and I can't say I'm better than because I laughed at the shit and made some of the jokes as well, but a lot of it was to fit in. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of it was to fit in. Especially now that I'm older, I don't give a fuck about half. Probably over half of these jokes that get said. And it's unfortunate. I don't know if I'm I'm not. I'm gonna say what it is, but like I don't think that's me. Like that gifted child, the broken gifted child. Because I'll pick up shit and like do shit much faster than some people sometimes, and like that's just kind of how humans are. I don't want to believe that I'm like super special in any way, because that just gives me an ego, and then like people become less relatable, and like that's really not what I need in my life, is to be less relatable. It's already bad enough. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, this is like one of the first, I guess I'm just gonna start yapping. I mean, that's all I would have been doing this whole time, right? But like, this is one of the first video games I even got good at. It's just Call of Duty in general. But like, it's changed so much over the years, and I am just not interested in like a lot of it, honestly. Like, can I just like get in here and like get some kills and leave? Like, no, everybody wants to be the very best and metas and or it's not like none of that shit was not a thing in the past, but like holy shit, like if you know what I'm talking about, dude. You know what I'm talking about. Stop it. Stop the nonsense. You know what I'm talking about. I don't think I have to over explain that part, but like for the most part it has changed significantly. You cannot just use whatever you want, kind of thing. Like, the main thing I'm getting away with it now, because this game is old, right? This is more for 3. The new shit is out. And from what I hear, that game is not super duper fun either, but, you know. Each their own. There's people playing it and whatnot. Okay, they don't want to move. Oh my word. Yeah. Whoa. Got that guy. Got that guy. He gassed himself. That's a funny thing. Gas. I wish Black Ops 1 never introduced that. You wanna know how old I am? Well, there you go. I know where the fucking gas came from, alright? Or at least, that's where it came from for me. Freaking Black Ops 1. And I wish it just never... Why is chemical warfare a thing? Why is the world as bad as it is? Holy crap. I wish we didn't recreate that part in fiction, because that's really fucking annoying. That's so annoying. Should we hear what the game chat's saying? Are they saying anything worthwhile, do you think? Let's see.
You know what I mean?
GG's, boys.
GG's. Good game, good game.
Well, would you listen to that? They just said good game, and that's it. We move on. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'll take it, you know. I'm not gonna hate. I'll take any bit of positivity I can get. Especially now, dude. It's like... It's just crazy. It's like the world's burning, and then like everyone wants to be negative on top of that. In gaming. Let me talk about in gaming, because that's my little bit of expertise. In gaming, yeah, everything is just like, or at least the games I play. I guess you know, I can't just blame all the gaming. I only play like a few games anyway, and they just so happen to have some competitive features a part of them. Well, Call of Duty and Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is super fun because it's different from this. This is just like, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to play as a team or any of that stuff. You don't have to rely on your team to like have a good game or have fun. In Marvel Rivals, if I can play all three roles pretty much. Like, I play Thor as my tank, which is, I mean, I'm a casual. I don't, you know, I'll fill in as tank, but like I'm picking Thor, you know. And then my other friend who even plays with me, Soda King Killer, my boy Zach, he plays Strange. He knows how to play Strange. And then like I play Scarlet Witch. I've been playing Scarlet Witch since the game came out, and she's meta all of a sudden. It's like, okay, I mean, I like it. I don't care, but like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I have some elitist tendencies about that. It's like, I don't like picking the meta thing all the time. I mean, I'm the same way in this game as well. In Call of Duty, if I was still playing the up-to-date version. But yeah, whatever. I don't know what I'm on about. I'm just yapping, and I'm hoping somebody's listening can relate, and like it makes some kind of sense. I don't know. I guess it was an interesting topic I could talk about. Me suddenly coming out of fucking nowhere after like, I don't know, how old am I? 27, 28, something like that. Yeah, how did I just come to that conclusion? Well, I didn't. I feel like I always knew that since I was like a kid. You know, but like as a kid, you don't fucking know what sexuality is and shit like that. I was just like, hey, this other boy's kind of cute. I don't know. Is that weird? I don't know. It just feels like a fact. It just felt like a fact, you know what I mean? It didn't feel like something I should like, you know, keep secret or like something. It was like, yeah, I don't know. But, you know, not every adult in your life is a good person, and, you know, or like, you know, grew up Christian, so... But that's not cool. Just off rip. You can't be doing that. You say you can't control how you feel about that. Oh, well, that's too fucking bad. Jesus doesn't like that, and therefore, none of us like you. And like, oh, okay, I'll just keep that under wraps then. I just won't ever say that again. And then I completely forgot about that. It sounds crazy, I know, but like, how do you forget you're into guys? And it's like, well, it's a very specific kind of guy. It can't just be any old fucking hairy-chested big dude. It's not what I'm into. It's not at all. Not at all. No, nothing to you. Now, you get me a somewhat muscular, maybe a little bit bigger than me woman. She's kind of hot. You know, it's a thing. But like, well, I'm not into that as far as guys go. And then another thing, you're growing up around guys, and it's like porn. Basically, is what I'm trying to get to. Porn is like completely has corrupted my mind as a person, and I'm working on getting it out of my life entirely. It's to the point where like I'm just kind of bored of it. Like, it's really sucks, and you can't talk to anybody about that. You can't connect with anybody really over that. Just like at a regular, I can't just go outside and find somebody who's a cool person and be like, hey, what are you into as far as that goes? And like, that's really fucking weird, actually. Why are you, what the fuck? Yeah, no. It's like, I'd rather, and plus it like, it makes you like objectify people unwillingly. Like, can we talk about that part? I don't even mean to sometimes, and it's like they probably look real sick naked, basically, if I can keep it PG. It's like, why am I even thinking about that? Can I just say hi without having these weird thoughts, please? That'd be great. It's like, oh, I don't even try to make friends with them now, because I just thought about them naked. It's like, great, there goes that. It's kind of boring, it's tiring, I don't know. And then porn can get really fucking weird, and it's like, you know what, I just want to get away from all this whole, like, ecosystem of the internet entirely. At least as much as I was into it. I'm not even gonna say I'm into it now. Like, I'm trying to make that shift happen immediately. And I've tried it multiple times, but like, it was before I even knew completely who I was, kind of thing. So it was like, I was still kind of curious in some ways, and it's like, how do I do that? But it's like, I'm super socially awkward, and it's like, well, here's my crutch, porn. Just go back to porn and look and see what I like over there. And like, that's not the best mental, you know, gymnastics to go through. It's like, how about you just, you know, talk to people? That'd be kind of cool, man. It's like, that's kind of what I'm working on now in my life, is just getting rid of that, the overabundance of adult content. That's what it is, the overabundance of adult content. So like, I'm not gonna sit here and shame people for watching porn. Like, the internet is a thing, and like, that's a part of it. So people just do that healthily. You can healthily just do that, and like, I would like to get to that point. That'd be great. But like, you know, being abused as a child, damn, I just don't want to get super depressing, but like, it happened. So like, it's a part of my history. Being abused as a child sexually, yes. I'm not gonna get into detail. The abuser will make it seem normal that like, yeah, everybody just fucking for it all the fucking time. And it's like, super normal. And like, I kind of grew up like that, but it always didn't feel right, and I knew that. But like, I can't get away from the motherfucker. So I mean, just put that thought to the side, right? For like years on end. Like, yeah, whenever I get away from this person, I'm gonna find out how people actually work, because yeah, the dude, you know how people work? He was a manipulator like a motherfucker, but like, he used it for evil, basically. And it's like, that fucking sucks. It's like, this is why nobody trusts you and you have no actual friends, because you just use everybody around you. And you kind of suck as a human being. I'm not gonna lie to you. You might be super smart or whatever, but you just suck as a person. Can't lie to that. You know, but you can't tell that to somebody like that, because then they'll like ruin your entire life. So, even more so than it already is. Or than it already was. My life is fine now in comparison. So yeah, I'm just like, really, I'm just like unlearning and undoing a whole lot of damage, and dealing with shit that was just not my fault. But then you gotta accept the shit that is your fault, like me, you know, continually engaging in certain activities, like porn, you know, being socially awkward. It's like, I gotta get out there and like talk to people, but then like, you know, COVID happened. It's like, you can't really fucking get out there and do anything. Oh damn. Growing up in like pseudo Bible Belt type shit, and then like being black, and like, you can't be gay because they literally kill you for that. Gosh, that's great. So like, you can't, and I'm not even gay, I'm bi, and I still like chicks. Chicks are awesome. It's like, and that's confusing, because like, you can't even explore a different sexuality at all in the black community, or at least in the part of LA. So I mean, that's where I was. I mean, that's still my hometown. I still love LA and shit. But like, some of the people there, just chill the fuck out, man. Like, not a big fucking deal. It seems to have turned that way, at least where my family is. Like, nobody, at least I don't even interact with a lot of people. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But like, people don't seem to give a shit, really. Like, normal people are like living their lives and kind of focused on the people they care about. But like, not everyone's normal, so, which, you know, I learned the hard way. Oh boy, what is this thing? I don't know, but I gotta kill with that. Give me this. Oh, didn't I just have this one? I don't know. I don't care. I just, you know, want to talk to you guys and get some thoughts off my head while making a video, and just chilling, honestly, because like, that's another thing. I'm just, like I said, I'm jobless. I'm kind of really fucking bored all the time. Like, I can't, it's like, why don't you like go outside and, you know, well, I can't do that either all the time, because there's 3 of us guys here, right? And 2 of them have jobs, somebody always has to be home because we gotta take care of our grandma. Straight up, we gotta take care of our grandma. She's bedridden, and we can't really, you know, ignore that fact. So, and it's not a big deal to me, but like, I'm not gonna pretend it doesn't get lonely either. So like, I just kind of get really fucking bored sometimes. I've tried, what's it called? Man, there's so much I'm skipping over, but like as a kid, as a teenager, I was a straight edge kid. Like, bad things were bad enough, and I figured drugs were not gonna help that, and I was right. And I'm glad I was a straight edge, really boring kid. Well, no, I was straight edge, but it wasn't boring. I was pretty crazy, actually, if we're gonna be real. But that's like the one thing I didn't do. But I tried it, you know, and damn, what birthday was it? Like 24 or 5, something like that. Because they're, you know, my friend, I grew up around the potheads, I just wasn't one of them. They did more than pot, but like, we won't get into that. But they're fine, they're good people, but most of them, for the most part, you know, no one's perfect, especially if, you know, you just grow up experimenting with shit. And I understood that, because I lived with someone much worse than them, but nobody knew that, you know, I lived in a, very quiet hellscape. It's like, everything looks nice on the outside, but like, the kid doesn't want to go home, and he's afraid of whoever his guardian is at all times. So yeah, that's kind of the life I lived for a good while. And there was no escape, actually. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. There's no escape. Like, so yeah, without talking about that too much, to fast forward to now, try edibles. I thought I was super into it. Kinda am, but like, it's not, it's like whatever. My thing has always been my escapism with like video games, and like, that's really it. Like video games, and like, I mean, I work out every now and then, like, my body is, like, I don't know, I don't think I would say I'm in shape, but like, I guess I'm like fit. If you were like, look at me, you wouldn't be like, oh, that guy's unhealthy. It's like, no, he's fine, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm gonna take this sweater off because I'm doing a lot of talking. And when I talk, I am animated. I'm animated. I do not just sit here. Not like crazy animated, but like enough to get the blood flowing. So yeah, like right now I have some edibles, like just here, but like, I don't know, it's been like a week or two since I've had one, and I don't really miss it. It is fun, I get that part, but like, it's not like this. It's not like video games. It's not like, or like YouTube, which I was watching fuck on YouTube like the past 2 days, like, even before I started recording that. And that got boring, because it's like, I want to play something, you know? And so that's what I'm satiating now, and also it's like, yeah, but I also want to like make some headway into this, like, just in case I get to be a YouTuber. There's like just that one more video, you know, it might help, you never know, who knows. But I miss making videos, or I guess whatever this is, stuff like this, because I used to do this. Damn, wow, this is crazy, huh? Let's go back in time, just real quick. Let's sort by, because I'm on YouTube Studio on my phone, which I try not to look at too much, because it literally does nothing for me. I go on YouTube Studio in the PlayStation app. I go to the PlayStation app because I have another account where I just send screenshots to make my thumbnails, and then I go on the PlayStation app to put the thumbnail on, and that's literally it. Or the YouTube app, YouTube Studio. That's really all I go on the YouTube Studio for, because like there's no point. I mean, rarely somebody will leave a comment and I'll be like, holy shit, interaction with another human being. And they're like, I've never got a negative comment, which, you know, that's cool, you know, that's great. And they'll go, oh, cool, I'm glad you liked it, and, you know, hope you have a great rest of your day. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and beg for, I hope you subscribe or some shit. And it's like, no, they're gonna subscribe if they fucking want to, because that's what I do. So, like, I'm not gonna assume that, I can just I hate the idea of, coercing people, or, really begging people to subscribe and like and shit like that. And it's like, if the video is good enough, they're gonna fucking do what they do, bro. It's not a big fucking deal. I'll just make another video. I don't know. It's not something I like focus too heavily on because it just wouldn't make sense for me. Because what I have 30 something subscribers, and like I don't upload consistently. Like I don't deserve it anyway. So like I'm not gonna sit there and try to make people guilt people into subscribing. And like, bruh, it's not a big fucking deal, honestly. Yeah, things could be worse. I always remember that. Always. Subconsciously or consciously. It's like, nah, things could be much worse. I'm lucky I can even make YouTube videos. I'm lucky I live somewhere where that's even an option. I'll take that. And I always try to just laugh and have fun with almost everything I do. Oh my god! Oh, if only I could hit shots. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like usual, I don't know where I'm going with that, but I know one thing. This camera right here, this reminds me, I am so happy that, like, just, if I, you know, to be real, I'm so glad that, like, I have just survived long enough. I literally, if I told you my whole life story, like, seriously, and all the shit I've been through, you'd probably question how I'm still alive, and I'd be right there with you. I have no fucking idea. Don't ask me. I don't fucking know. I really shouldn't be here. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not saying that for pity points or none of that shit. I am so serious. I should not be here. It is, I don't know why I'm still alive, but I mean, I'll take it, you know. It's not always the sickest thing ever, but, you know, I gotta deal with it. And so, yeah, I'm glad I get to do something I like, you know. So it's a life sometimes, man. So it feels like you have to do things, and, like, you have to, like, also, it's all just unenjoyable, like, all the time. And I'm so glad that I'm at least in a spot where, like, I can enjoy something. I can enjoy more than just one thing, you know, at a time. It's great, it's great. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not making money off of this. I'm not, you know, getting new subscribers or whatever. At least I'm not miserable, you know. At least I'm not miserable. At least I'm able to make, holy shit. At least I'm able to make videos and share my thoughts on things and upload it and like shit like that, man. Also, I gotta stay conscious of my grandma. Oh, she's on the phone. Okay, never mind. I thought she was yelling at me. She's probably wondering why the fuck is he yelling or talking to himself out loud. That's another thing. The old people, you know, they didn't grow up with the internet. You know. I'm always more than willing to like explain it, but it's always funny. Is that relatable? That should be relatable, right? At least somebody in the audience is like, come on. These boys on COD, bruh. I got an IMS or whatever over there. Some kill streak. Over there beeping, making noise. I don't want to go over there. I cannot aim right now. My MP7 is sick and all, but this thing's funny. Call of Duty, I mean, yes, Call of Duty, but like, TDM, does anybody actually genuinely enjoy team deathmatch? Do you enjoy not spawning in somewhere that makes sense, and then like, exploding into a kill streak, so there's no fun? Because I don't. And then like this shit, gas is, it's just, I already complained about that in the last game I was in, but dude, I can get enough of it, actually. I really wish it would stop happening. I don't like gas at all. We got the kill streak blocker up. Oh no. My teammate in the vent is not reacting. Okay. Clock ticking, bro, there's 5 minutes left. Also, here. I guess I'm just gonna use whatever, because I don't think we're gonna win anyway. This team is just not reacting to things. I've used 3 different weapons. I'm at the top of the board. That's not super impressive. Oh, great. You know what is impressive? Me spawning into the kill streak almost every time. I'll take the hip fire. That's cool. There are 2. And then we just spawn here. Like, this is great, isn't it? This is fantastic. Anyhow, yeah, anyway. I don't know, there's a lot to talk about, but I can't really pick one, as you can tell. I'm pretty scatterbrained, so I'm just gonna chill in right now, but at the same time, I'm incredibly bored. So this makes it just that much more entertaining, or less boring. Oh my goodness. Can we just not keep spawning me here? In front of people? Okay, and now where am I? Is there somebody over there? I guarantee you there's somebody over there. No, there's not. Okay. What is this guy doing? What are you doing, brother? Huh? Oh man. That's timeless, bro. Just the players that just don't have the wherewithal to know what's going on versus the players that are just going crazy. And it's much more common now because of how skill-based is, which is very sucky for those kind of players, I'm not gonna lie. Because I may be decent at the game, but it's just time. It's literally just time. I've been playing COD since I was a fucking teenager, dude. My general skill at video games is like what you see in Marvel Rivals. I am very much a casual gamer who has a lot of time. So I guess I'm not casual. I don't know what you would call that, but like I'm not super great at video games. If I like it enough, I'm like, I'll get good at this thing as good as I can, or as good as I want to, really. And that's about it. But yeah, with the way COD is, man. Okay, wait, 28 and 8. Okay, wow. The levels, not like the KDs. Okay. That explains a bit. They didn't even let you vote on that, by the way. You saw that? I did not. That did not pass me. They used to ask you what the connection were, and it's like, make sure to keep this thing in working order. That's just how gaming is nowadays. Probably a lot of things. Like, make sure to keep that shop in working order. Most of the people like the game, and that's it. That's all the money, baby. It's like, okay, that works, but, you know. Okay, I don't know. I mean, am I just bitching? Is it just not for me anymore? Call of Duty. I feel like it is. I mean, I took a break. I think the last time I took a break, also, I don't want you guys sitting here. Let's get back in there. The last break I had, or at least notable one that I can remember, is from, like, I played BO3, and then skipped whatever the next couple CODs were until mid BO4. I didn't even get BO4 when it came out. I barely got it, and it was really fun, actually. I really liked BO4. A lot of people didn't like it for whatever reason. I don't know. Not my problem. I just liked BO4. It wasn't the best COD I ever played, but like, it was COD. I mean, it felt like, arcade shooter with the extra gimmick of the operators, which I guess didn't care too much about, because the last one I played was BO3, and it felt like really just nerfed versions of that, which was fine, because it felt like, back in the day COD, like, damn, like my original, probably like favorite Call of Duty would have to be Modern Warfare, either Modern Warfare 3, OG, or Black Ops 2, I think? Yeah, Black Ops 2 was lit. I mean, but everyone loved Black Ops 2. But for me, Modern Warfare 3 is like a sleeper. Like, I loved Modern Warfare 3. And I used to play, what's it called? Hardcore Domination. That was my thing. I've always loved Domination. Because it's better than just running around and just killing people. I mean, that's fun, but like, it gets boring. So like, having something to do, like, get the flags, dominate the other team, sounds awesome. It was awesome. It is awesome. And yeah, it was fun. I played a lot of hardcore dom, because in Modern Warfare 3 OG there was support streaks, and you could just pick 2 of them, not all 3. And I would just pick UAV and ballistic vest, and ballistic vest would give you and your team, whoever picked it up, I think like 100 or 50 extra health, and it regened, I think, or something. It was really strong. It was really strong. I don't know how many people talk about that, but like, I use the shit out of that. I'll just cycle UAV, ballistic vest, a silenced weapon, probably the ACR, and then just nuke every lobby I was in, almost. Because you just get a UAV, okay, look for 1 red dot, got a ballistic vest, okay, before your UAV is over, get like 1 or 2, maybe 3 kills, if you're really good, because I was pretty sweaty at the game, because I just really liked it. And you get another UAV and ballistic vest, boom boom, 5 vests is 25 kills, which back in the day was a nuke. Boom shakalaka. In Modern Warfare 3, it was the Moab, and the Moab did not end the game. So you could honestly Moab a lobby more than once in one game. And then I think I got close. I don't think I ever did that, but like, got close. Got close. And it's funny, if I were to go on, because it had, I think that was the first, is that the first game to have like a theater mode of some kind? Anyway, I have a lot of Moab saved on that theater mode. I would have to like boot up a PS3 and like record it with I don't know what kind of equipment, because you know I'm not like a full-blown like YouTuber or anything, which I mean I would like to. It would be cool to upload those to my YouTube channel. It'd be pretty sick, because the only place they are on the, I guess, I mean as long as I guess the OG Modern Warfare 3 servers are still up, right? I guess. I don't know how else I would get those. Shoot. But yeah. Anywho, we're on Fella. I'm gonna use my MP7. Get that lady out of here. Oh my god. What the, huh? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Anyway. I don't have any topics to talk about right now. I guess we're just gonna play some domination on Favela. I think I am okay. I hope so. I can't exactly hear everything. Like, I got my headset on, but like, at the same time, like I said, gotta keep an ear out for grandma. I don't like this game being super loud, because this game's loud enough as it is, bro. Honestly. I got a mosquito. I'm gonna check up here. Is my teammate gonna react? Okay, because I just didn't know where they were, but like he just kind of stood there. Am I tripping? Am I being an asshole? Like, that's literally what it looked like. He just didn't react to anything that was happening. Alright, took care of that. Oh, should have hit fired. That's one thing I do a lot in COD. What the fuck is the spawns? The spawns in the newer CODs just suck balls, by the way. That's a great example. This map is not a skull map. Why does that guy in front of me? And whatever my previous point was, I forgot about it. Don't even try to remind me. So they're going to A. I'm just gonna go this way. My aim is just so bad. Like, just ignore that, right? Just ignore that. Ridiculous, Charlie. And the serving... They're over there somewhere. Oh wait, I just saw someone. Okay, there we go. Alright, I just had to wait that out. They're securing Charlie. I want some action. That's the thing about playing the small map playlist all the time. My attention span is up. Kind of just need action. Seemingly all, but not all the time. Not all the time. It does get fucking annoying. I appreciate coming to these playlists. And I'm just gonna let that guy do his thing. Give it a 3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna go in here. Alright, cool. Cool. See, this just feels more natural to just, you know, have a flag or two, defend it, and that's that, really. Nothing too complicated about it. Okay. Didn't think Steel Team 6 was gonna hit the corner on me like that, but okay. So they're up top left. Okay, that's one of them. The other one is either still up here or he's gonna get on B in a second. Or in here. This is an old spot. This is higher than it used to be. Also in here. So like, if you're over here, you're really committed to B, or like you're really scared. One of the two. Or at least that's why I would used to be there. They are not securing. I didn't land a singular bullet. Okay, that's fine. Another thing is I'm on Wi-Fi. Like I said, I'm grateful for what I got, yes, but listen here, it's not the best shit ever. I am on Wi-Fi, and there are multiple devices, you know, this is not my house. they're ultra divisive in chat. Yeah. Sometimes I'll get some questions and shit that'll happen. I'll just be like, hey, you know what? That's tough. Because it's fucking tough. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. When I was living in my like torture hole, my hellhole, everything was awesome. I had like perfect internet. I was a single child, had my own room, had plenty of food. Every time, almost every other situation I've lived in has been like almost the opposite of that, and I've been happier, damn near, almost every time. It's like, yep, don't have as much food, but hey, whatever. Hey, internet slower? Whatever. Don't have my own room? Whatever. Whatever. As long as I'm not dealing with that guy anymore, or that situation anymore, I'll take it. Oh, man. Jeez. If that's relatable, let me know. That one is like, that's straight up fact. Like, I actually want to know, is that fucking relatable or what? Let me know that shit. Because, man, my fellow millennials, bruh. Let me know. Or you don't have to be a millennial, but like, you know, if you're a millennial, you're probably in my age range, so that's probably why I'm pointing that out. Oh, they use that plane. I forgot about that. That's probably good for this kind of shot. Alright, let me just go over here. Who's taking my I don't care. That just fucking exploded. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going gun only. I got gun and throwing knives. That used to be my, I mean, it was my bread and butter, man. I love the throwing knives. It's just funny. I have this setting on though. I didn't mean to throw that smoke, but it actually kind of helped me there. Where like the smoke and the knife are on the same button. I don't know why I ever turned that on, actually. I guess I was just trying something new. I could put it back to normal, or, you know, left and right for the throwables, but whatever. It's whatever, it's whatever. I guess I made this video, or whatever this thing is, to vent, really. And you know what? Honestly, I feel a bit better. And hopefully there was something enjoyable in here for you as well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it, because I have nothing else interesting. I mean, I have stuff interesting to say, but like, it's not structured at all. None of my videos are structured though. Why am I just making these arbitrary rules? I don't know. Anyway, maybe we'll end this game, because it's almost over. We're kind of cooking. And I enjoy talking to the void. I enjoy talking to you guys. That's a teammate. I need to calm down. What the hell? Okay. Let me just go this way. Look left and right. We're crossing the street, you know. Okay. I just wish I just hit fired a little bit more and I would have not panicked. Or maybe if I had a sight, you know. I'm so used to being on these super small maps, so having a sight doesn't really make sense sometimes. That's a person. That's a person. But yeah, I went over a lot in this video. If you can call it that, excuse me. There would be 4 people, of course. Should have excited for that one. What is that, Charlie? Oh no. Oh, it's not somebody, it's something. He was actually just gonna run past me. Did you get over there? Ouch. Okay, I wanted to send that. Call it a hunch, but... Am I stupid? I could have swore. Oh, that was a teammate. Yep, I'm being dumb. Alright. Yeah, I think it's time. And also, it's been an hour. It's 55:08. That's not okay. If you guys haven't recorded for a very long time on, like, your PlayStation, when it hits 55 minutes, it just pops up in the middle of the screen and it just doesn't leave. So that's currently what I'm looking at in the middle of my gameplay. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video soon, because that's kind of annoying to look at. And like I said earlier, I don't have too much left to say, at least not at the moment. You know, if people want to hear me yap, I'll do it when I feel like it. I have an audience. Kind of, I think. I don't know. I appreciate everyone who watches, or, you know, whether I make money on it or not. It's just nice to know that I'm not actually talking to a void. Like, people are, you know, somewhat interested in something I have to say. Now, here's the thing: watch time. There's no way somebody's gonna sit here and watch all this. I get that part. You know, I'm not gonna hold unrealistic expectations for my videos or anything, but you know, I still appreciate it. However much you watch of it, you know, me yapping into the void, and you know, sharing that I'm not the boy. I'm not the manliest man, but I'm not, okay, whatever, he's dead, right? That was the guy. Oh, whatever. a lot of things to go over, a lot of things to win over. Hopefully, nothing too depressing. That's like, actually, hold on, wait, go backwards? Hopefully nothing super depressing. I don't think so, I don't think I did. But that's hard for me to say as a person who like lived it. If you live like a normal fucking life, probably went over some really weird shit and just brushed over it like it was nothing. And if that made you feel weird, I'm sorry about that. That's just part of my life, baby. And look at that, the connection failed. It's really just giving me all the signs to stop fucking talking. All right, got it. Yeah, they want me to play local multiplayer. Got it. Okay. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. Much love to you. I mean it. Seriously, this life is fucking crazy. Like, just, you know, there's so many, like, social norms and, like, stuff like that. Being normal is not always the right thing to do, I don't think. I've been living by that, and I'm still alive. So, you know, you take that for what it is. Take that with a grain of salt. You know, don't take it too literally. Don't do anything fucking crazy. You know, if anything, I'd like to be an example of going through crazy shit. While it might make you want to go crazy, you can always just not go crazy. Like, I've had multiple therapists, and like, I don't have one now, but like, I'm gonna get one, you know, don't worry about it. Good friends helps. People you can trust, really. The title of the person doesn't matter too much. Like, a family, friend, like, I've been betrayed by both, so it doesn't really matter. But like, I've also had super deep connections with both. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't give up completely on people, because then you'll be alone, and like, we're social creatures. Let's not forget that we're human, okay? Don't forget. It's very important to just one day at a time, man. One day at a time. And it might sound crazy right now. Trust me, I know. But dude, it gets better. It really does. I trust me. I don't know how, but it does. It does. Slowly but surely. And also, if you have the chance to contribute to things getting better, fucking go ahead, dude. There's no rules to this. Literally, just do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing that'll make you feel better about yourself. Because, yeah, there's plenty of things in life that'll make you feel the opposite. So, you know, spread that peace and love and all that good shit. I have 30 seconds. I love you. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. I mean it. Goodbye.